Hello everybody, Dr. Tabor here, back again with another video. This time I'll try to make it short and sweet, but I got a feeling this video might go a little bit long, but it's going to be worth it for those of you who really grasp this concept. It can be life changing. It was for me. The title of this video is a chiropractic adjustment versus a chiropractic lifestyle. There is really no comparison, and please allow me to explain this. I'm going to start off with talking about the chiropractic adjustment, why it's good, why it's helpful. Let's look at some research articles. So this isn't just somebody saying, hey, it helped me. This is research, right? These are scientists who have formulated a study, procedures to actually show the benefits of the adjustment. This study right here was published in the Spine Journal. This is the most prestigious spinal research journal in the world. And they showed that manual thrust manipulation, that's another term, you're going to hear that a lot, that's a term for a chiropractic adjustment, provides greater short-term reductions in self-reported disability and pain compared with usual medical care. 94% of the chiropractic adjustment people group achieved greater than 30% reduction in their pain compared with only 69% of usual medical care. So basically they're saying a chiropractic adjustment worked better than normal medical care. Let's look at another study that was published in the Journal of Manipulative and Physiological Therapeutics, and this shows that low back pain was helped by chiropractors, right? Patients with low back pain treated by chiropractors showed greater improvement and satisfaction at 1 month than patients treated with family physicians. So at just 1 month worth of adjustments, the person's low back pain was significantly better. That's great, right? That's what the power of a chiropractic adjustment. I got another one here for you. Cervical spine manipulation, or a chiropractic adjustment, that's basically what they mean in scientific terms when they say that. So an adjustment to your neck was associated with significant improvement in headache outcomes in patients involving problems with their neck and or dysfunction and also headaches. So patients who had neck dysfunction or pain or headaches got better after a chiropractic adjustment. Makes sense, right? Check this out. This is one of my favorites, and this again was published in the Spine Journal, the most prestigious spinal research journal in the world. And check this out. They took people and they followed them, and they showed that of the workers, 42.7% of workers with back injuries who saw a surgeon first had surgery. Imagine that, right? So 42.7% of the workers who saw a surgeon for their back injury had surgery, where only 1.5% of those workers who saw a chiropractor first had back surgery. Let me say this again. I hope you understand this. 42.7% of the workers with a back injury who saw a surgeon first had surgery. Only 1.5% of those workers who saw a chiropractic first had surgery. Go see a chiropractor first, right? That's a power of a chiropractic adjustment. Now, let's kind of like lean into the chiropractic lifestyle. This study right here kind of touches on a chiropractic lifestyle-ish because it's a 52-week study. We didn't just look at one adjustment. We didn't just look at a handful, just 1 month of adjusting. Now we're looking at an entire year of somebody getting chiropractic care. In fact, they looked at 183 patients who did have neck pain, and they either went to a chiropractor or a general practitioner. Okay, and then they followed those people with those 183 people with neck pain who either went to a medical doctor or they went to a chiropractor. And this is what they found. They found that the chiropractic adjustments resulted in faster recovery than physiotherapy, right, or PT, and also faster recovery than general practitioner care or an MD. And the total cost of the chiropractor was about a third of the PT and the MD as well. Okay, so now, if we're looking at your life over a year, that's a little bit more lifestyle-ish than just 1 or 2 adjustments. But let me show you this one and what happens when you start making chiropractic part of your lifestyle. I love this study right here because this study looked at children and mothers who were under chiropractic care prenatally, before they even had a birth, right? And then they looked in had questionnaires, looked into their past. These were children. Now they're ranging from 9 to 13 years. All of these patients were examined by a chiropractor who found subluxations, right? Structural shifts in their spine. And that's what we look for in our office. All the mothers reported, this is what they reported. All the mothers reported feeling good during their pregnancy with a decreased amount of symptoms such as low back pain, extremity numbness, generalized soreness. That's great, right? We want you feeling good during pregnancy. But watch this. All the children were breastfed and experienced healthy childhoods without suffering from typical childhood illnesses. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not chiropractic. Breastfeeding's not chiropractic. Feeding your kids healthy food's not really chiropractic. No, but what happens when those families get under chiropractic care and they make it part of their lifestyle is all those natural healthy things just start to make sense. So we see families who, the dad might have came in for low back pain, but then the mom got checked, the kids got checked, the whole family starts coming and creating a chiropractic lifestyle. And next thing you know, kids are healthier. They're eating better. They're taking some supplements. They get a family gym membership. This is what I'm talking about. When you really implement chiropractic long-term into your life, we see huge lifestyle changes and things get better and you do better than you thought, than you weren't even thinking that chiropractic would help. It begins to help. Look, they all reported to have a healthy diet, exercised regularly, and slept well. Again, not chiropractic, but when you create chiropractic and you consistently put that into your lifestyle, good things happen. You start feeling better, you start sleeping better, you start doing healthier things, and that's because you've created that lifestyle around it. Now, I'd like to share my story, because my story started out with a very, appreciative. I was appreciative of a chiropractic adjustment. It helped me. You see, I was a teenager. I was about 16 years old, and I started having severe lower back pain. And my family knew nothing about chiropractic, okay? So my parents would give me Tylenol or Advil, and it would help for a little while. But guess what? It didn't fix my low back pain. In fact, my low back pain kept getting worse. And now it would start to radiate and shoot pains down my legs. So my parents said, well, let's take him to a medical doctor, right? That's what you do. So the practitioner looked at me and said, well, here is some stronger pain medications, and you need some anti-inflammatories. So he prescribed me anti-inflammatories. So now I'm taking prescription strength pain medications, a bunch of different medications, and they would help for a little bit, right? But guess what? Didn't fix the problem, and it kept getting worse. It got to a point, I remember waking up in the middle of the night one night and just my whole lower body was just spasming and I was screaming in pain. And my parents, were scared, so they took me to the emergency room and they ran all these tests and did all these things. And I remember the only thing I really remember is leaving with more prescription medications and stronger prescription medications. Now I'm taking really strong pain meds. I'm not only taking anti-inflammatories, but now I'm taking muscle relaxers as well. And none of these things fixed my problem. It just kept getting worse, and I was depressed. I thought, this is gonna be me for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna be on these medications. Plus, watch this. This was back in about 1996, 1997. I know I'm aging myself now. 1998. And when was the opioid epidemic exploding? About that time. So I'm on these strong pain medications, and we don't even know that those medications are as addictive as they are now that we know today, right? And so just my future did not look good. But guess what? Thank God somebody told my family about chiropractic. And we thought, you know what? We've tried everything else. Let's take Tabor to the chiropractor. I'll never forget, the chiropractor looked at me, he did his exam, he took his own x-rays, he showed me an area in my spine and my lower back that was shifted so far out of alignment it had caused a stress fracture in my lower back. That's how far out of alignment my low back was, right? And then he said, look, he goes, I can help you. I've helped other patients with these type of symptoms and this type of problem, but he said it's not going to go away overnight. You're going to commit to at least 3 months of care and then some wellness after that. And I thought, you know what? It sounds better than being stuck in this body for the rest of my life. So we agreed. And I went 3 times a week to this chiropractor. I went every other morning before school. So I'm waking up at the crack of dawn, right? And getting to the chiropractor and then going to school. And he was right in that it didn't go away instantly. But he was also right in that it did start to get better and better and better. And within about 3 or 4 months, I was a completely normal teenage boy again. I was functioning. I was healthy. I was strong. I was not having those pain or issues. And chiropractic, I consider saved my life. right? Because it put me on a path from going down this opioid, pain medication path to now getting my life back, being able to do the things I want to do. And that's when I decided I want to be a chiropractor. Like if chiropractors could help patients with that, who would not want to be a chiropractor to be able to help people with that, right? Now, let me fast forward here and tell you what happened and how I realized that was great, because that was a chiropractic adjustment that saved my life. But it's the chiropractic lifestyle that really, really makes a big difference in families. And so for those of you who have seen the movie A Better Way, you know that my mom passed away at the age of 47, taking 21 prescription medications. Now, I won't tell you the whole story, but I realized that chiropractic saved me from that. And my mom, if she would have known about chiropractic, or if she would have known about specifically, if she'd have known about a chiropractic lifestyle, I know it could have extended her life. I know it could have, because I've seen it improve so many people's lives, and I know it adds years to people's lives, right? So I wish I could go back and teach my mom the chiropractic lifestyle, but I can't. That's why I'm doing videos like this, to share this with you, that if you just come in and get an adjustment every once in a while, that's good, right? I mean, it helps you feel a little bit better. But when you create a lifestyle and incorporating chiropractic, like you have a regular visit. So when I tell people, come in every week and get checked, or every other week and get your adjustment, put that into your schedule, make it part of your lifestyle, you start to see other things in your life improve, your health improves, and I believe it will add years, quality years, to the end of your life. Now, not only that, but let me share with you. And by the way, that's the movie A Better Way. You can rent it at abetterwayfilm.com if you want to see that movie. It's an 1.5 hour long feature-length documentary, and I'd love for you to see it. Or if you come in our office, I'll give you a free rental card if you want to see it as well. But let me show you what the chiropractic lifestyle did for me and my family that I wasn't even expecting. This is how, when you make chiropractic part of your lifestyle, this is how amazing things happen. So a lot of you know I have twin boys. And this is my beautiful wife, Gina. When they were born, and everything was perfect, right? We had natural birth. It was great. And these two little beautiful baby boys were just growing like they should grow for about 5 or 6 months, until we started noticing that Jaden had an issue, right? He wasn't moving as much as his brother. His fingernails were kind of purple. And we had to take him to the doctor. And I'm going to make this a short story because I know this video is already getting long. But he had some heart defects. He had transposition of the great vessels, and he had to have open heart surgery at the age of 1. All right. Now, thank God he had been checked and he had been adjusted since birth. I have babies that come into our office. Now, the adjustment for a kiddo, I'm going to show you a video at the end of this. Adjustment for a kiddo is so easy and gentle. It's totally different than an adjustment for an adult, but it helps them to be healthier. It helps their nervous system to function well. And I believe it saved Jaden's life. I believe that's why he lived as long as he did without any medical intervention, is because his body was functioning well. And then I have nothing against medical doctors. I thank God for the cardiac team that helped my son, and he had open heart surgery, and he had basically correction of his cardiovascular system. So we do spinal correction in our office with adjustments, and they did cardiovascular correction with surgery, right? And now he's doing great. And guess what? After that surgery, I continue to check him. I continue to adjust him. He's getting checked and adjusted every week, and he's 7 years old today. And he still gets checked and adjusted. That's him on the right, on both of those actually on the left, on the bottom left, he's on the left. On the top right, he's on the right. Look how big he is and strong he is and how amazing he's doing. And let me go back to this slide right here because I want to read this. I truly believe this. The chiropractic lifestyle, or even the chiropractic philosophy, which patients start to pick up when they add chiropractic to their lifestyle, it helps us think through situations and make right choices for ourselves and our family. We have an understanding of health, life, and nature that very few other people have if they're not exposed to a chiropractic philosophy, or if they haven't made chiropractic part of their lifestyle. So see, if we see all of these stories in one place right here, we start at the top left of your screen and you see that pill bottle. That was me. I was headed down that path of pain and medication, and where that path would go, I don't even want to think about, right? But it changed my life. It shifted my life and went down a different path. My mom wasn't that fortunate. She didn't know what chiropractic was. She didn't know what a chiropractic lifestyle could give her. She passed away at the age of 47, taking 21 prescription medications. And look at my beautiful son, Jaden, in that bottom left picture, and I think, look, he still doesn't know what a chiropractic lifestyle is. He's just born into it. He was born into a chiropractic lifestyle. So even though he was also born with, an unfortunate heart defect that had to have surgery, he's thriving now, and he made it through that challenge. So just because you live a chiropractic lifestyle doesn't mean you're never going to get sick or you're never going to have a challenge. What it does mean is you're going to be better off when those stressors do happen. And I truly believe this. We do what we do in our office so that pictures like that one on the right side of your screen can exist. Because when families start to incorporate chiropractic as part of their lifestyle, they see differently. It's almost like the Matrix, right? They take the red pill. And once they understand and they see what a natural lifestyle is and why chiropractic can help them so much, good things happen. All right. So let me end with this video. Hopefully you'll be able to see this and hear it all right. And it's only a 2 or 3 minute video, but it talks about chiropractic in kids. So if you're thinking about having your kids checked, bringing them in, or telling somebody else that they should have their kids checked, have them watch this video. I think it'll really help them. So thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you on the other side of this video.
Every parent wants their child to be healthy. So the best thing they can do is to make sure that their whole body is healthy. And one of those aspects is chiropractic care, right when they're born. You want to give them a healthy start to life. And so we can do that by taking them into their local pediatric chiropractor, getting them evaluated, and then getting them adjusted if needed. Pediatric chiropractic is totally different from adult chiropractic. We take a very, very gentle approach. We use as much pressure as you would test a ripe tomato, and you basically just hold the segment until you feel it sort of shift into place. There's no twisting, popping, or pulling, and most kids really love going to the chiropractor.
When these children get adjusted, you can almost feel them relax in your hands. And what ends up happening is ear infections start going down. So they're on less antibiotics as they grow up, less colic happening. And then usually as they get older, they start living better quality lives based on their spine being in better alignment. And also what we've started to see, now that I've been doing this for almost 10 years, we have kids coming in who started when they were 5 years old, and now they're almost 15 years old. And the level that we see their spine compared to the 15-year-olds that start with us when they're 15 is completely different.
They're not even gonna know that they're getting adjusted, and they're just gonna be laughing and giggling. And we have I just think about last night, all these kids running around the practice, and they're just like fighting to who wants to go first, because it's such a pleasurable experience for them.
All right, guys, thanks so much again for your time today. I know it was a little bit of a long video, but I hope you got something out of it. If you really start to live a chiropractic lifestyle, I know you will notice a huge difference in the way you feel, the way you heal, and the quality of life that you have. Remember, you only get one spine. Take care of it. Thanks.